Welcome to our van tour 2.0. We are already 10 weeks in to our journey to visit every national park in the lower 48 states. In those 10 weeks, we've learned a lot about what does and does not work with our original setup. Let's show you the changes. We've made quite a few adjustments to these 3 drawers. Up top, I have all of my electronics so I can quickly access them. Any extra toiletries that we would need, if we go shopping and want backups, they go in here. Toiletries got moved to the bottom because these drawers all open up while we're driving over bumpy roads, and we thought this would be the worst one to fall over and spill everywhere. So it's on the floor. The bungee cord is very necessary. As I mentioned, these drawers open when driving. I can't have my electronics spilling onto the floor. Simple as that. Slight changes to these 3 drawers. All of our utensils are still up top. I would highly recommend organizing your utensil drawer. It's annoying to try to find a fork and spoon because you never can when you want to. Our originally empty towel drawer is now stuffed with trash bags, tape, sunscreen, and bug spray. Below, we have now utilized this drawer for all of Nathan's electronics. You may notice our cutting board is missing. We lost that really early on while driving through Shenandoah National Park. Have yet to replace it. One of our more ingenious ideas was to bungee cord the paper towel holder. We kept misplacing it, looking for it. Now we know where it's at when we need it. We have hidden our electric kettle somewhere in here. Not used it a single time. Although we've gotten rid of our electric kettle, we now have plenty of space for all of our propane tanks. This remains our favorite addition to the van still. I don't know what we would do without it. But we failed to mention how the sink actually works. This was a $20 electric pump. This is it. It only needs to be charged like once a month. It's as simple as that. Originally, we had our toothbrushes hanging, and we constantly kept finding them on the floor. That wasn't going to work. Took one of my mason jars, popped it in here. Perfect. Our AeroPress, oils, salt, pepper, and remaining spices, all still here. We have added a mini soy sauce and a mini hot sauce to our collection. All of our dishes remain in this bin. We brought too many dishes. We find ourselves using the same ones over and over. We especially use these green mugs daily. I don't think we've used a single other cup this entire trip. Something we happily figured out halfway along this trip, the cast irons fit perfectly on the top of this bucket lid. So they're very secure and they don't tip over. The first few weeks these were falling all over the place and you really just don't want that to happen. We have about 11 gallons of water with us at all times. That usually lasts us about a week. We've moved 2 of our gallons up front for easy access. It's more convenient than storing it all in the back. This area has seen quite a bit of change. We no longer stack our food bins because we're constantly lifting the lid to access food, and it's just more convenient to have them next to each other. We keep the eggs on top. We eat them daily, as well as the tortillas. We found out very quickly that we do not enjoy using our cooler. It just doesn't hold ice for very long. Therefore, we don't store anything that needs refrigeration. In comes the boxed wine. It does not need refrigeration and it's delicious every day. This may look like a messy heap of dirty shoes, but let me tell you, this is far more organized than what it was before. We kept misplacing shoes constantly. They'd be in every corner of the van, tucked under things. We now put all of our shoes right here, and it's worked out very well for us. I am currently sitting on our toilet. That has worked out great, let me tell you. This bin still holds all of our camping gear. This one, however, is no longer our closet. This got messy so fast. It was hard to reach your clothes, it was not a quick process, and then you're digging through the dark. It would just end up being a messy pile of clothing with his and mine mixed together. So we changed it. Since we no longer use our cooler for food, this is our closet. Inside our cooler closet fits both of our clothing. Nathan has 2 packing cubes, I have 3, as well as a bag full of bathing suits, underwear, and socks. We were really pleased to find out that all of our clothes could fit in here because it is so much easier getting dressed. For the sake of convenience, this is our dirty laundry bag. Hangs right off the back of the chair and it's right above our closet. It's worked out very well. Our biggest purchase for this trip was this blanket. This is a 25-degree quilt that we specifically bought for backpacking adventures. However, in a van without insulation, we need this blanket. It's worked out very well for us. The suction cup hooks that we bought have held up really well. We would use them again. They're only a few dollars. However, when we change elevation, they tend to drop pretty frequently. It's not too big of a deal, just hang them back up. Our newest addition, we didn't know we need, but we absolutely love, is this free couch that we found on the side of the road. Other than our small camp chairs, we really didn't have anywhere else to sit. This has been so nice. Coming back from long hikes and being able to sit on a couch, it's been the best. We would not trade this for anything. Something else about this couch is that it actually folds out into a single bed if needed. So if I ever have to kick Nathan out of the bed, we've got another option. One of Nathan's more ingenious ideas was to take our carabiner clips and attach it to our shower curtain. Every night when we're getting ready for bed, we simply have to hook and clip this shower curtain. And now we have privacy when we sleep. Not only does this conceal us when we are trying to sleep at night, but it works really well if we're trying to hide ourselves during a shower. Because it unhooks so easily, we can hang it anywhere we need when we have to shower. Small changes up top. We have the drone, Nathan's hat, and his wallet. Sunglasses have stayed in the same spot, as well as my contacts and our business cards. And believe it or not, I still get cold when we drive. So I've got not 1, but 2 throw blankets. Our 500-watt power inverter has worked out semi-well for us. We can use it while driving to charge our laptops and phones, but only really for long drives.
Coming to the back of the van, a lot has changed. We still have both bins. This one still holds all of our camping gear. This one, that used to have all of our clothes in it, now holds everything that we don't use. Soccer ball, football, some stuff we purchased for back home, extra clothes that we don't use. We brought too much stuff. Over here, we still have extra toilet paper. This is pine pellets for the toilet. We've got our toolboxes and our backpacks for hiking. Just like up front, we've got our curtain. Back here, we have a mainstay curtain that hangs up all the time, even while we're driving. There are a few additions that I would like to make in the future. One is a hot water heater of some kind. One other addition would be more countertop space. We would also like to buy a mini vacuum. When you're out in the wilderness and in the world, the van is dirty, always, and it's really hard to keep it clean. Another oversight is our propane tanks. These 1-pound tanks can be found everywhere. They're not too expensive. We go through about 1 a week, if not more. The biggest problem with these 1-pounders is you cannot refill them, and it's very hard to get rid of the empties. You need to find a recycle center that will take them. So we've got a couple of empties that we're not sure what to do with at the moment. A bigger refillable tank would be much more convenient. The final addition that I would like is a screen that would fit over our doors. There are constantly bugs in here, and we would love to have doors open when we're out in beautiful places.
Unfortunately, we do have to return the van in a little over a month from now, but that does not mean that our adventure will end. Subscribe to our channel, SOSAS at Sunrise, to see where we go next.
Welcome to our first Q&A. I'm Nathan Sosa.
And I'm Amber Sosa.
We're SOSAS at Sunrise. We travel around in a van, and we are attempting to go to every national park in the lower 48 states.